This disgusting individual is able to walk up and assault her.
Whoa.
Dude, okay. This dude was able to just walk up past people and put his hands on her. Now, we don't know this guy's situation, so I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the incredible security that was ever present at TwitchCon yesterday. Now, I don't know about you, but if I'm a woman and I'm really popular, you know, and I'm going out to do meet and greets in a public setting, I would want more security than this guy with blue hair. Actually, that guy might be a streamer. And this one guy. So look, this dude is actually her own personal security. He's not Twitch security. This guy is her security. Not his, her personal security, and not the security guard that she wanted. But look around in this image. Just take a look-see. Do you see any security? I mean, my God. Now, I don't know what's going on with Twitch. Is it a revenue thing? Do they not have the money to hire security? Do they not understand that leaving somebody like her, or even anybody really, exposed to something so easy, like just, man, just so many things could happen, dude. So many things. And they talked about this before they even went to TwitchCon. They were talking, doing a recording. Her and her friends were talking about being in one place for too long with too many weirdos out in the world. And they're damn right. And I'll show it to you.
The reason I cancel my meet and greet is I don't want to be in the same place for 2 hours. Because of people being weird.
Okay.
And then I'm under contract with them, so I can't cancel one and not cancel.
She says people being weird. She's being very nice about it. But what she means is weirdos that when they know where they are in one location for an extended period of time, may possibly use that window to show up and do something nefarious. There are a lot of weirdos out there who goon over these girls all day, and given the opportunity, might take a chance to do something crazy. And we saw it happen literally yesterday.
This
Bada bing,
disgusting individual is able to
bada
walk
boom,
up and assault her.
Now, was he doing anything like crazy? Did he like come at her, push her, shove her? Nothing. No, that's not the point. The point is the fact that he just walked up through all these people, all these layers of security, which there are none, and just fucking, that's just walked right up to her, dude. Like, that means that if somebody was dangerous and they wanted to, they could just wander up and, you know, do whatever the fuck they feel like. We don't have to get graphic, but you can imagine what I'm referring to. Now, again, this isn't the whole of the situation. It's not just the security. This has to do with Twitch's reaction to this entire situation. And look at everybody else's reaction. The guy standing next to her literally does nothing. He's staring at the floor right now. Nobody's going after him. He just walks off. Nobody goes after him. There's no Twitch security anywhere to like chase after this dude. There's nobody anyway. Is it just me, or does it seem just a little, I don't know, grossly negligent on Twitch's part? It's unfortunate because, you know, a lot of people rely on Twitch, and Twitch has a lot of people that they rely on as well. And things like this have to do with trust. And, you know, without going into too much detail, because I don't want to be completely ignorant, but I'll preface what I'm about to say with this. Without knowing too much information about, like, fine details about Twitch and what's going on, based on what I've seen in the past and a little bit of what I know, this is what I see. I'm trying to figure out how to put this nicely. When you have too many people that have no testosterone in their blood at a place, it drastically changes how that place operates. We saw it. There was no security. It was just regular people wearing yellow vests, standing around doing jobs that were supposed to, I guess, act as like pseudo security. So I don't think they take it seriously enough. And hopefully that's something that's going to change soon. But we'll see. I want to see what Charlie has to say about it too. Just a second. So not only did Emiru not, so She had mentioned this right before. This was right before TwitchCon, and she had mentioned that her security guard was banned from TwitchCon because he removed somebody in the past. I'll just let her explain it.
I had a security guard 2 years ago where there was a guy following me around TwitchCon, and he like asked him to stop multiple times. My guard asked him, and the guy wouldn't stop. So he grabbed the guy, but he didn't like hurt him. He was just holding the guy until like the con security came. And then for some reason they're like, yeah, because your security guard touched him, he's like perma-banned from the venue forever.
Because the security guard put hands on this person to remove them from the vicinity, as they should, the person who was stalking her had likely said something to Twitch or somebody there at TwitchCon and said, hey, put his hands on me. This is assault. I'm going to sue you, or you have to ban this guy. Something along those lines. Or he said that, and then Twitch came back and said, we'll ban him. We'll get rid of him. We'll make sure he's not around anymore. You're safe. That's Twitch being on the side of... Anyway, it's obviously not right for them to outright ban her primary security guard, who she relies on a weekly basis when she's out and about or at these public events. And Twitch knows this, but they still decided to go ahead and keep him banned, perma-ban him from TwitchCon. So she's lacking a security guard right now and going into this event. It just shows Twitch's priority is not the safety and security of their creators. What they're doing is reinforcing to their non-creators that you can get away with this stuff if you complain, which it opens the door for more shenanigans and more things like this. That's the issue here that we're talking about. It's not just about the guy walking up. It's how it happened, everything leading up to it, Twitch's decisions that they made in the past, and the lack of security that they have there for their creators in the first place. I'd be very upset if it was my daughter or my wife in this situation.
So Twitch, knowing that she has a history of stalkers, not only from the live streams they cash in on, but the last TwitchCon they ran, and in response, they took measures to protect the predators from her security. Obviously, these live stream girls don't feel comfortable doing these events. They're openly admitting it on Twitch, but in order to keep their show, they need to surrender their security and basically be served up to whatever predators Twitch's product attracts. As just over a week ago, they promised the presence of armed law enforcement, since several of their streamers expressed concerns over their physical safety, with Asmongold outright saying women should not attend this event, where Tectone pointed out if they can't even moderate their own website, how are they going to moderate real life? As even I thought about going to TwitchCon this year, but after hearing Asmongold, Tectone, and even Hassan were worried about being assaulted, and keep in mind these are all 6'3" plus large individuals, I figured they know more about it than me, so I stayed home too. As Twitch claimed, they'd keep you safe, saying they have world-class teams protecting attendees, partnering with San Diego PD and other law enforcement agencies.
Look, I'm just going to come out and say it. I think the large problem is that these events are held in places like California. I'm just going to put it out there right now. And not that it's the entirety of California, but we know what politics go on in California and the mentality of like a large portion of California, namely like LA and San Diego and the highly populated areas. I don't think that it's a good place for something like this to occur. Take this shit to Austin. I think more people would go, honestly, if it was in the Austin area or some, somewhere like that. But it sounds like Twitch was kind of holding over their heads. I guess their jobs or their position as a streamer in Twitch. It's one of those things where it's like, hey, you have to go because you're a partner with us, or you've got like a Twitch deal or something like that. So they had to go. So they were forced to go to an event where Twitch was not going to keep them safe from psychopaths and predators. And basically what they did was reward predators and psychopaths by getting rid of security because it's not safe for them to stalk the girls. I mean, I don't think you have to really try very hard to read between the lines to understand that that's what's happening. Now, were they doing it intentionally, or is this just a byproduct of the ideology mentality? I think it's probably a byproduct more than it is intentional. I don't think Twitch wants to be under this kind of scrutiny. Anyway, I'm about to wrap this up. I just wanted to bring up a few of the scenarios, and I want to thank Decoy Voice for making a really good video. I couldn't find like any of the footage online, although I'm not really on X, so maybe I should have gone to X to find some of this stuff. But Decoy Voice and Penguin Z, Charlie, Moist Critical, I appreciate them making videos about this so that it helped me kind of understand the scenario and give my opinion as well. And I think I'm in alignment with these guys on the ridiculousness of the situation. It's insane that they allowed these, forced these women to have to go under contract and not keep them protected from psychos. Anyway, that's about it. I just really wanted to give, my perspective on it, because I think the more of us that speak out about how insane it is, the more likely that something will happen. And I know that I'm not an Asmongold or a Decoy or a Penguin Z, aka Moist Critical, or a Hassan or anything like that. I'm Reed. That's who I am. But I'm a part of this YouTube community and this Twitch community, and I want it to be safe for all creators, especially as this industry keeps growing and getting bigger and more public events are available. Because someone like me, I would love to go do a public event where I could engage with viewers, give a talk. I like doing that stuff. I think it's fun being around people, and I like speaking in front of audiences. I mean, it makes me nervous, but it's something that I would do if my fans wanted me to, because that's my job as a creator, is to be there for you as much as I can. And as a 6'1", 215-pound male who can defend myself for the most part, I don't know jujitsu or like any crazy like fighting, martial arts or anything like that. But I would still be in danger just being in the limelight. And for something like for an organization like Twitch to not take my safety and security seriously, it would bug me quite a lot to be in this situation. I'm hoping that by speaking out right now, whether this video gets, 10 views, 100 views, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, whatever it is, pushes Twitch to do more for their people. Forcing somebody to be a part of something and not giving them the proper tools and resources to safely do the thing that they need to do is just unacceptable. We're just a piece of the entire machine, and I want the machine to go in a positive direction for creators, because I am a creator and I'm working on being a better and better creator. And by doing that and putting myself out there like I am right now, I'm putting myself directly in the line of fire for people that want to hate me or just want to hate in general. So I just want to know that, that they care about that. That's all. If you guys want to see more videos, I'll be here. I'm going to keep making content and talking about stuff like this. I will still be going live, more so to play games than talk about stuff like this. I will yap quite a lot when I'm gaming, but my live streams are going to be focused on games, and the videos are going to be focused on like the reviews of the game or things that are going on in the world. So keep an eye out and ear to the ground. Much love. I'll see you later.